Hey you guys, I'm back at it again with another YouTube video. It's your girl Shay Shay, it's Shay Shay, Sweet Shay Shay, whichever you guys want to call me. And today I am doing a sit down talk just to basically like about advice and just I feel like something that I think you guys have been asking me to do, but I really haven't sat down and did it because it was just like, I don't know like what to say. But I can only speak about this stuff because I've been through it. And I just know that there's a few of you guys that are going through this, that are dealing with either a heartbreak or a friendship breakup, or just dealing with a breakup period. Breakups cannot even just mean a boyfriend or girlfriend, girlfriend or girlfriend, boyfriend or boyfriend. It can mean a breakup between a friendship, a breakup between a family member. I've like dealt with all of that. Like I've dealt with like breakups with family members, breakups with friends that I've been friends with for years, and then friends then boys, not boys, but y'all know I was in a relationship and I dealt with that. And I think it's just time to talk about it, because let's talk about it. Like what? Let's talk about it. Let's go through this together. Like y'all know I'm that girl. Like we can go through this together. Like we're not gonna go through this alone. If you're going through it, I'm going through it, we're gonna go through it together. Okay, so yeah, before we get this video started, like, comment, subscribe to your girl's channel, and let's get this video started. Okay, so of course I'm gonna be speaking about everything. Like honestly, like I said, relationships, breakups are not just relationships. They're breakups with anything. Breakup from a job, breakup from a career, breakup from a business that you started, or breakups. We're dealing with it all. They're breakups. It's a grief. It's something that hurts. It's something that you're tearing yourself apart from, and it hurts. And I would like to say this, and I have always said this: do not speak heartbreak over your life. Please do not. And I say this because no one in this world should have that much power over you that they break your heart. Understand the literal meaning of things. I know it's like, okay, it's not that serious, you're being too literal, but literally life is literally like that. There's power in the tongue. And if you sit there and say, oh, my heart's broken, or you broke me, no one should ever have the power to break you, number one. Okay, but God. And one thing about it, he's never going to break you. Okay, so there's no breaking being done. There's no heartbreak being done. Yes, you hurt me, but you did not break me. So let's take that back. Let's take our power back by saying that, because the second that you allow the second that you even allow someone else, or even allow yourself to say, oh, they broke my heart, or it broke my heart, or whatever, it didn't break you. It hurt you, and you hurt me. You knocked me down a little bit, but you did not destroy me. Okay, like no one should ever have the power over you enough to destroy you or to make you feel less than. They can only make you hurt. They can only, because we're human and we're gonna hurt and we're gonna go through those emotions and that pain. But that's just about it. But you didn't break me. You didn't break my heart. You hurt my feelings, and that's fine. And it's a part of life. So let's talk about that. So I just first wanted to say that, and I didn't even know I was going to say that, but that is something that I literally had. If you guys been following me for a while, then you know exactly. I've said that about 2-3 years ago. I was on live and we spoke about that. I used to have it on my Insta story. On my Instagram in my highlights, but yeah, I think I deleted that by accident. Not by accident, but I just wanted to clear myself up and whatever. Blah, blah, blah. But yeah, you guys, so I think my advice to anyone that is going through this is whatever, is that number one, like I said, snatch your power back. No one ever. Know that in life you're going to deal with breakups. You're going to deal with breaking up from people that you love, breaking up from things you love, separating yourself. It's a pain and a grief that everyone is going to go through. Everything is not meant to be permanent in your life. And it's important that also that I'm learning is that we're just here to experience people. We're not here to possess them. And I think that's so important to learn, because when we get into our relationships, when we get into our friendships, when we get into anything, like I said, it's not just a person. It can be a job, it can be a business, it can be a career, it could be a passion. It could be something that we experience, but we do not possess it. We do not possess it. It's not ours. Nothing is ours but ourselves. So you can't just be like, oh, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine. And then when it goes, you can't be like, oh, wait. It's okay. It's okay. Everything is meant to come and go as it is supposed to. Everything is already written. And that's when you have to believe in a higher power. And that's why I believe in my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Because I know... because I know that my story is already written. And I just have to do the works of... So once you get to know that, then you know that I'm just here to experience things. I'm just here to experience people. And if your deadline comes sooner than I expected, damn, that hurt. But I'm gonna be okay. So important that in seasons of our lives like this, where we go through breakups, where we go from separations, where we go through just hard times, period, that we know that, hey, at the end of this, I'm going to be okay. And I think a saying that has honestly got me through my toughest days is that everything will be okay in the end. And if it's not, then it's not the end. And that really, genuinely got me through a lot of moments. Because, I'm going to cry. And I can't cry because I'm makeup done. But I feel that because I feel that so much. Because it's not the end if it's not okay. It's going to be okay in the end. So I know that when you're going through such hard breakups and things like that from people, from things, it's hard to just think that it's going to be okay in the end, because you just think we naturally possess people. We naturally, I want you here forever. I want you to be my best friend forever. I want you to be my man forever. I want you to be my girl forever. We start planning all of our lives. Well, you finna be the auntie to my kids, or you gonna be the father, the dad to my kids. We finna get married, finna buy houses, and you just start, at least that's how I think. I don't know about y'all, but me, that's how I think. When I'm in a relationship, that's how far I go. I go into, we in this. Because I personally do not talk to just anybody. I'm not just out here just do dating. So when you see me settle down with somebody, I'm getting married to him. What? So when it doesn't work out and things hit the fan, I'm like, because there's so many times in my life, or I think more than ever, I think in the season of my life that I was in, I just thought I had everything figured out. And I think that's the part where God laughs at us, and he looks at us like, I don't want to say laughs, but I think God just looks at us like, no, I got something better. Or not even something better, and I don't want to say something better, but yeah, something better than your plan. God looks at you and says, I got something greater. It might be with that person. It might not be with that person, but regardless, in the end, it's going to be better. Regardless of which way it goes, whether it's with him or without him, or with her or without him or without her, it's better. Something better is going to come at the end. And like I said, like the saying says, everything will be okay in the end. And I genuinely believe that. So my advice to anyone who is going through a breakup or separation is that just know that everything will be okay. That is just a top thing. I could sit here and I can talk for hours and I can say this and I can say that, but everything will be okay. Now, how do we cope with it? How do we get through it? How do we walk through it? I think just facing it, facing the pain, facing the heartache of, I miss him, or I miss her, or I miss having my friend, or I miss having this. Just going through the emotions of whatever you're going through, and not, it's healthy for you, it's good for you. One thing I will not do is sit here and tell you, if somebody's not good for you, then you need to leave and do. Because one thing about it that I learned in relationships, and I know this personally, is, and goes to whether you as a friend, or if you're someone who gives other people advice, they ain't gonna leave them alone until they want to leave them alone. you ain't gonna leave them alone until you want to leave them alone, okay? And I know this because I done had everybody and their mama in my past relationship, not my recent past relationship, but past relationships from years ago that was really, 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 really bad for me. And I'm loyal, and I'm that type of girl. I'm that type of girl that once I'm in it, I'm in it. And I'm not going nowhere until it forces me to get out of it. So I had everybody in my ear. Everybody telling me, get out, you need to leave him alone, right? But I would never. And I would never, because like I said, once I'm in it, I'm in it. But one thing about it, I never left him alone until I was ready to leave him alone. And I learned that about just love, period. You know, if people are in love or just dealing with love, period, love will make you do crazy things. And once that person's in it, they're in it until they don't want to be in it anymore. So there's nothing no one can say. There's no advice anyone can get. And trust me, I got all the advice I can get. I'd be like, well, this situation happened, and they'd be like, just leave. And I'd be like, I'm gonna say, like, you know, like, so it's just like, regardless, you're gonna do what you want to do, and you're gonna do what you want to do. But when you're ready to leave, you will leave. So I will not tell you like, oh, leave him alone, to get out of time. I don't even know what I got here. But yeah, y'all, I know it's hard. I know relationships are hard, but I'm just like, it's gonna be okay. Like, relationships, it's okay. Like, I know, and I sound like, oh, you're just saying that, but like, I've been there. I've literally been there. I've been through everything. Like, I've been through going through hardships with family members and being separated from people that I love past death, you know, and not even being able to speak to them because it's not even my fault, but because of them, you know, and dealing with fallouts with friends that I've been friends with for 10 plus years. I fell out with people. I fell out with a guy. Like, I've been through the different, I feel like that's the main ones. I don't know what else, but the main ones I've really been through recently, and it's hard, but I just know that everyone's on their own journey, and I don't take it personal anymore. I'm not mad at anyone. I just know that we're all on our own journey, just trying to get to the end, trying to get to those gates. So I just know that I can't take it personal. I don't take it personal. I'm not mad at nobody. I'm not feeling no type of way about nobody. Like, we're just all, like, literally on our own journey, just trying to, like I said, get to the gates, trying to get to home. You know, this is not our home, so we're just all just on a journey, just on our life journey, doing what God told us to do. So I'm just here to be me. I'm here to be the best version of me. You have to be here to be the best version of you and work on you and take care of you. And the people around you are just pluses. It's just really you and God here on this earth. And it's just y'all, just him telling you the assignment that he has placed for you to do on this earth and for you to do it. And everybody else, like I said, is pluses. And that's everybody. That's even your parents, your siblings, the closest people to you. They're just pluses. You came into this world alone, you gonna go alone, okay? And you're here to do a mission, so I got stuck. Complete your mission and do that, and everything else that comes, that flows, let it flow. If another relationship comes, let it flow. If another friendship comes, let it flow. If the relationships and friendships keep flowing, let them flow. But do what God and what God, not even your heart, because God says that the heart is, do what God tells you to do. Do what your spirit is telling you to do. Follow it and do it for real. Because at the end of the day, like I said, we're just here on our journey, and we're just here to do what we were put on this earth to do. And then it's time for us to go home. So whoever we get to experience, let us experience them, but learn that people are not your possession. You do not own people. So stop feeling bad when they decide to go over there because it wasn't feeling right here. Do what feels right. And if people feeling some type of way about you because you decided to say this doesn't feel right anymore, then let them feel some type of way. I'm just here to do what's right and what feels right. That's it. I'm just here to be me and be who God has called me to be, and that's just about it. Either like it or you know. And that's just real. So I hope this helps somebody. I hope this is something that feels good to your spirit. Love yourself. Take care of you. And you'll be okay. Relationships come and go. Just breathe. Feel it. Feel that pain. Feel those emotions. Don't run from them. It'll be fine. Everything will be okay. Because like I said, if it's not okay, then it is not the end. Because everything will be okay in the end. It will. Trust and believe that. Have faith in that. Not so little faith, my daughter. Not so little faith, my son. That's what the Lord says. Stop having so little faith. God has a bigger plan for you. Trust it. Trust it. Walk with it. Talk with it. It'll be okay. What's for you will be for you, like I said. Everything that is meant for you will come. And what's not meant will fall. So you'll be okay. You'll be okay. I'm just here to say that you'll be okay. I know we just need that reminder that I'll be okay. You'll be okay. I love you guys so much. Hope you guys like this video. Like, comment, subscribe to your girl's channel.